What's going on, Geekdom? Sorry about the background noise and everything. It's just my fan, but yeah, it's hot. It's hot. But yeah, I was wanting to discuss WWE's weekend, which included the Clash in Italy and also Triple A's Noche de los Grandes show. Yeah, I thought it was actually an interesting weekend. I really did like the AAA show, de los Grandes. They only had about, I think, 4 matches or so. But at the matches I did get to see, Ray Phoenix, Laredo Kid, I thought they pulled it off very, very nicely. I liked the match heavily. Vikingo defeated Dr. Wagner. I thought that was a pretty good matchup. A lot of a lot of interference happening coming in there. We had what was it, Little Vikingo or something like that? Mini Vikingo came in. We know they had their little bout before, so yeah, Vikingo ended up winning, defeating Dr. Wagner. So Dr. Wagner Jr. I think, yeah, Dr. Wagner Jr. We also had the War Raiders defeated Psycho Clown and Pagano. I didn't get to see that one, but I think that was the only one I did miss because I did watch the El Grande Americano versus the Grande Americano with Chad Gable, the original. Uh, he got his mask taken off. I thought the match was hella great. I thought this was a great, great show, despite me not seeing the Warriors one. I thought everything else was great though. I thought the other matches were great. Yeah, I thought this was a good, good show. I think credit to AEW, like forcing all everyone else to have to step up their game, because you know AEW puts on a great, great show when it comes to pay per views, and everyone's like, you're gonna have to step up your game. We had to step up our game, and I think AAA did. On WWE side, I don't think they stepped up their game to the max, but I thought they stepped up their game enough. I really did like the Brock Lesnar and Obafemi match for Clash in Italy. I thought that one was pretty great. The WWE bet not mess this up. They bet not mess this up because this should be like the third matchup for them. Should be the biggest match, and Obafemi should get over on this one, just to take like Brock Lesnar's place. Brock Lesnar is getting old. He's getting towards that retirement age himself. So it should be a spectacular match for the third one. I thought this was a great match. I enjoyed it. I'm looking forward to the next one because this should be crazy. We also had Becky Lynch versus Sol Ruka. I actually like this match. I like Sol Ruka. I think she's hella athletic. There's a lot of spots I think that can get her in trouble a bit, to where it's like, she could injure herself heavily if she messes up, so she definitely has to stay on her game. But I do like her a lot in her abilities and her willing to take risks. She is spectacular. The only thing I would say about this, I did like the match. There was a lot of like setups. Like you can tell, like there's certain stuff that they're trying to set up when it comes to moves. But other than that, I thought it was spectacular of a good match. I would have rather Becky Lynch had won and so Ruka be put into the position of, is she capable type of story. Is she capable to take on and become a champion? And she would have to prove it. And they just keep beating down on her that she just cannot win. She cannot do it. And then she overcomes and then she wins. I would rather that had been like the story, but we'll see. We'll see how they play this off. Should be pretty interesting though, because Becky should be going back towards the title. It's like Becky, he's losing the title, gets it back, losing the title, gets it back. So that's the only thing that I didn't like regarding it. And that's why I was like, I'd rather her so could like overcome and it'd be an obstacle type of deal, mentally, psychologically, than it would be, just her winning the title just straight off the bat. But let's see. Now the ones that weren't like my favorite matches of the night. Roman Reigns versus Jacob Fatu. I enjoyed it. When I say with stepping up their game, the first match was enjoyable to me, and this one was just as good. I think Roman steps up his game when it comes to Jacob Fatu. I think he really respects Jacob a lot to put in all he got. to into these matches. So Jacob now has to, you know, follow Roman. He lost, and now he has to show the respect to the tribal chief. And he had Solo and them NFTs out there, and they were just looking. Jake was looking at them, so I think there's gonna be something huge, something big is gonna happen with that. But I would say the Cody match versus Gunther was okay, but I thought it was okay. I thought it could have been a lot better, but as far as just excitement, but I thought it was still pretty decent, still pretty good. Just as far as it goes, when it comes to WWE, still was pretty decent. But I would have liked to have seen a lot more out of these two. Again, this wasn't my favorite match of the night, but I really did think that they could step their game up a lot more. But yeah, I do like Cody. I do like Gunther. I think they're both fantastic wrestlers, though. But we'll see in the next bout because it doesn't seem like it's going to be over. Gunther has a good case to, you know, to get another matchup because his leg was underneath the rope. So he has a good case. So we'll see with the next one if the next one will be better. They go a little bit harder with it, but we'll see. The other one that was like, I don't know. It was the Rhea Ripley versus Jade. It's not a horrible match, and it wasn't like anything that was just like bad, like heavily bad about it. I think the only thing that just gets me is Jade Cargill. I really want her to do better, and it's not the matches or the move sets itself. I think she pulled off some great, fantastic moves, especially the reversal into a DDT. I thought that was fantastic. I think she has a lot of great movesets. To me, it's more of the facial expressions, the personality. I would like her personality to blow up a lot more while wrestling. I would like for her facial expressions to be a lot better when it comes to the wrestling. That way we can be more invested, I think, when it comes to her matches. Because there was points where I was like, she could be talking shit to Rhea. She could definitely be talking shit. As a heel, I want you to be talking shit. I want you to be arrogant. I want you to be, especially with how you are, as just, you know, how built and strong and everything you are. I want you to be the one really just talking shit, facial expressions and everything. I want to see it. And the examples I gave when it comes to facial expressions and things, Obafemi, I think, does great facial expressions when he's in the match, when he hits moves and when he's getting hit by moves. You see his face, you can tell when his expressions and stuff. He's exhausted if he's just, you know, he gave all he got, everything. I think all that plays really, really well. Montez Ford as well, he has great facial expressions when he's doing moves. In between things, you can say certain stuff to your opponent. I think would have definitely sold her a lot more. When it comes to her personality and stuff like that, she needs to, I would say, build on that portion, her personality a lot more. I think she would do fantastic. I feel like her personality would come out a lot more if she was going against Bianca, maybe. Because I feel like that's a partner that she wants to go toe-to-toe with in the ring, a good dance partner for her, to where she would be a lot more into it. And I feel like she is not her max into it, but that's just my opinion. She could be heavily into the real match, but I feel like she can do a lot more when it comes to her expressions and stuff like that. But that'd be the only thing, though. The AEW is, you know, around and is available, and it makes everybody else want to step up their game for their show and everything. Once AEW steps up their game, everybody else wants to step up their game. So I think that's perfect. I think that's heavily perfect for that to be the case. If you don't have competition or you don't have other shows that are putting on good shows to showcase that, hey, you know, people become lazier, I feel like. If there's no competition, you become lazier in the stuff you do. If you see other people doing well and they're going all out, you make sure you want to go all out and do well as, you know, also. So, yeah. But other than that, I do think it was a fantastic weekend. I thought everyone did a great job. It was a good weekend of wrestling. You had AEW Collision and stuff, which is pretty interesting how stuff came about. I think I'm going to do a separate video directly on that, though, on AEW. and probably Montez Ford. So if you want to see more everything, here's some more of my discussions and stuff when it comes to my thought processes around wrestling and everything. Hey, please do subscribe. Check out more. Appreciate y'all so much. Please, please take care of yourselves and others. Peace, geekdom.